From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the Show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Max Scherzer. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. In now is the Yankees DH, Trent Grisham. Fastball for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Foul ball there. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Cody Bellinger. That takes low for ball one. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. And another ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer under this one. 2 up, 2 down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Cody Bellinger.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And first offering is fouled off. That one is upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Off the mark there. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Two outs.
Ball one.
This one smoked out to left. Clase grabs it on the run. One left for the Yankees, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And today on the hill, Carlos Rodón. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
George Springer, batting with one down, takes a strike. Missed inside with the curve.
That's ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One out, bases empty. That's towards center. Bellinger sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And Vladdy Jr. hits one out. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Alejandro Kirk stands in now and watches strike one. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And ball one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a miss at a slider. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. So here's Scherzer battling here as he fouls it away. Scherzer deals. And that is downstairs. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
That is this. First baseman, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Clase drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And the first offering is not close. Maybe a 2 ball, 5. And now a wide throw to third. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. J.C. Esquera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one hit to right. And he'll play it on a bounce. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Two on, 1 out. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one hooked foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Coming home. Safe. He beats it. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. And that is that. The 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 2nd. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Rodón back to work. Ball 1 there. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
0-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Not close with that one. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Miles Straw. Clips the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now in Toronto, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Max Scherzer back to work.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
To the right side, Wagner. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch misses. And that drops in for a strike.
Nope.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. Almost got him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center field, Wagner. He makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Nope. That's inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And a swing and a miss. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. And the score stays 3-1. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase. Clase getting the start in left, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off. He was late. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Rodón ready. Here comes. Popped up left side. Volpe makes the catch. And there's one away.
Second baseman,
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball, that's outside.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, two now. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Wagner headed for the plate. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Springer. That ends the inning. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and no one left on. On to inning number 4. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Start of the 4th, and now it's going to be Ben Rice. Max Scherzer goes to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Outside with a breaking ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch misses way outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. In the air, right field, and that is Springer. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at first, one away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Scherzer gets the punch out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And that's in the dirt. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Yariel Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Trent Grisham. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that drops in for a strike. And that's off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk flied to left his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-2 is the count.
Yankees up by 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two outs. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Davis Snyder. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Barger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one a little below the knees, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Fires over to first. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 2. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Inside. And a count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And Judge spoils that one. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss. And Judge is down on strikes.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. There goes the runner. Pitch in the dirt. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the 1-0. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. One out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the fifth. Pitch is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Hammered, base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. Here comes Stanton. 1 run is in.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough, stayed short and quick to square it up nicely.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Rice at third with 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Miles Straw. Rodón back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Jonathan Clase next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And a foul ball. Rodón ready. The 0-2 on the way.
1 ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stanton makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now, Will Wagner doubled his first time. Hit in the air, right field. Judge snags it. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Ernie Clement. On the ground to third. Jazz tosses to first. That's the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Rogers Center, top 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Esquera. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Esquera gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now Trent Grisham. Grisham measures 5 feet 10 inches, 225 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. And that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
And there's a ball. And they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, center fielder.
First and second, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. And that's in the dirt.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Cracks his bat and pops him up.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 strikes.
That one not close. 3-2 now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting to hit for the Yankees. First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. And the inning is over. 2 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. And there's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. Slice to right and foul ball. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 2. New pitcher now for the Jays, Justin Brule.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1-0.
Line drive and foul ball. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a good eye there.
Outside.
That one off the mark, and it's a full count. Goes down looking. And now Giancarlo Stanton.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Toronto's
0-1.
bullpen with some action. Number 68, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Green, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Rice in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. Outside low, and it's 1-2. To the right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check, but they're still on top 7-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Addison Barger. And that one clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-2 is the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Schneider, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Miles Straw.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. And delivers outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That missed inside. 2-0. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 3-2. And down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chad Green into the game.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now Anthony Volpe. And that's down and away. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Here's a 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Pitch misses there. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first, J.C. Esquera stepping in now for the Yankees. Rips that one center field. Lunging, but it gets down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Volpe, the lead runner at second. Esquera at first with no outs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now it's going to be Trent Grisham. In for a strike, 0-1. Two on, 1 out. He swings and fouls one off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now the count is even. Fastball is outside. Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
So first and second with 2 outs. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. First and second, 2 down. And that's downstairs and outside. Two on, 2 outs. Whoa, over his head to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs. That one outside. 3-1. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Devin Williams.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jonathan Clase. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Third home run of the season. It's 7-3. that was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss. Devin Williams, the strikeout.
Now batting.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the 0-1. That's down and in. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Clement at first, 1 gone. Ball 1 there. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger has this one sized up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. First baseman. Vladimir Guerrero.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And
Nope.
fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-1. Just missed. And it's fouled away. Right through there, got him. And that is the third out of the inning. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Sandlin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and a full count now. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw on the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Stanton stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. A slider missed. Up and in, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
He's 2 outs away. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The Jays down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Now fly ball to right center. Judge sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now that is designated hitter.
So they're down to their final out. Davis Schneider, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. One strike away. Misses. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. And now 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.